She's always done it since I've known her for this last couple of 3 years. Last year was a great year for her to make Lakeside, and you know, we're hoping she can move forward now and apply herself
22.
well to these TV events.
Yes, Brooks really riding the crest of a wave over in Hull with that partisan Yorkshire crowd.
81.
You can see the two differences in styles immediately there. We've only seen 6 darts. Plays at county darts for Yorkshire. Very, very proud to play for Yorkshire. Alongside the likes of Scott Bates,
60.
James Wilson, Martin Atkins, John Boy Walton. The list is endless. And I'm running out of time. Sorry, guys.
81.
I think you go off air at midnight. You can carry on reeling off Yorkshire players, can't you?
Yeah, it is a bit like that.
$58.
Prins burst onto the scene at the 2013 World Championship, reaching the semi-finals. Losing to an
43.
informed Lisa Ashton on that occasion.
Very informed. She went on to win it.
$60.
Prins, a former winner of the Sun Parks
45.
Masters and the Catalonian Open.
That's a good one to win, that Sun Parks Masters, I can assure you.
Let me guess, you've won it yourself?
Well, I might have done once or twice.
60. $60. $100.
Good last start there from Rachel Brooks to take it down to a 3-dart outshot.
$28. Rachel, you require 141.
Tower 20 to start for Brooks. Try and get this down to a 2-darter.
59.
Previous that was 82. Prins can't finish on 163, so can only pressurise here.
59.
And once
Rachel,
again,
you
Scott, another
require
example, as you were saying
82.
about these Dutch players, of how quickly that they throw. Another example there from Sharon Prins.
It is. They're quick counters, they have to be.
$80 left there for Brooks after hitting a 2.
42.
She's back for a
Sharon,
double
you
top.
require 104.
10.04 for Sharon
Oh, the
Prins.
Three Stooges there.
$54. Rachel, you require 40.
So then, Rachel for the first leg. It's after double top.
Game shot the first leg. Rachel Brooks.
Funny
Second
little
leg,
look at
Sharon,
herself.
First game on.
There we are, the Three Stooges, Glenn Durant, Dave Prins and James Hurrell.
Yes, we're seeing Glenn Durden tomorrow night.
140.
Yeah, and Prinsy qualified yesterday through the qualifiers. And Gloucestershire's James Hurrell just missed out.
Good start from Prins in this leg, with the advantage of throw.
60. 60.
Very positive throw that Prins has. As you can see, the difference here with Rachel's is more methodical.
43.
Still a decent visit there from Sharon Prins. Plenty of daylight between her and the Englishwoman.
Yep.
$100. $60.
Evening, Squire.
I think some of the amber nectar's beginning to flow through the bloodstream, I think.
100. Sharon, you require
We're getting to that stage in the evening.
Prins 156. She'll have 6 darts at this as well.
$60.
Just 60 scored. Still leaves herself a 2-darter. Brooks back on 198. Should be happy with the ton here.
60. Sharon, you require 96.
Not to be, so 96 here.
Another one of the competitors is there. Carol Sudadick.
88 for 1-1.
80. Rachel, you require 138.
So 138 for Rachel Brooks. Number 4 seed.
Nothing going for her now.
41. Sharon, you require 16.
And there's Andy Fordham. Still got time. Spend some time with the fans. 2 8s for 1 each.
No score.
So a little bit of a half chance here for Rachel Brooks to break the throw with 97. Treble 19 to start for double top. That's unlucky. She'll only have 2 darts on it now. For this 2-darter, there's one half of the equation. Is this the second?
58.
I think I would say she lurched there a little bit at that one. Was reaching. It's a 16 for Prins to level it up in legs. It's a good marker.
Game shot on the second leg. Sharon Prins.
Superbly done.
Third leg.
A little bit annoyed there that she didn't finish that quicker.
Yeah, it looked like it actually. She snatched them darts out the board. But she has a level game, 1 apiece. So mind you, 4 is the target for a place in the last 8.
You've got to remember at this level, every time you get somebody a chance at a double, they have a chance of taking it. So that's what she was disappointed about. Not that she'd hit her double, that she'd given Rachel a chance. When look at her back in now.
140.
The winner of this match to play the final ladies match this evening. The winner of Anastasia Dobronislova or Lorraine Furlan.
60.
Coming later tonight.
Or Win Stanley, she got married 2 weeks ago.
I do
Or a
beg your
week
pardon.
ago.
85.
Obviously the powers that be still haven't updated the database.
No, sometimes she still wears a Farlam shirt as well, so it confuses us all, mate.
Well, we'll see when she comes out later on which shirt she has on.
She must have a Win Stanley one by now. Surely it's got the right name on.
$60.
There's the boffins. Getting all the stats, all the scores. Every dart getting inputted into the system.
60.
Yeah, we can't play darts without those stats guys operating the computers.
41.
Long days for them.
Yeah, they're here.
And girls, sorry. Yeah, I left Moira and Sue out there. Sorry about that, ladies.
60.
I wonder who that gentleman is. I wonder.
Nah, don't ring a bell with me, no.
Good to see the Dazzler up here.
60.
Good old Bobby George. But like when I was growing up watching darts, him going out with the candelabra and We Are the Champions playing, it's just what made darts darts, and what made Lakeside Lakeside.
Yeah, definitely. I still had to pinch myself. I was around his house 10 days ago.
Sharon,
So when you visit his house, he's just the same without the gold.
$59. Rachel, you require 116.
116 for Brooks. Under pressure here on her throw. Treble 17 for the bullseye. Was he staying up there? I think she may have miscounted there. There, Scott.
19.
It
Sharon,
does
you
look that
require
that's
56.
the way.
So Prins will break a throw here. 16 for tops. 2 darts at double top.
Game shown the
Only
third
needs
leg.
one. Great
Sharon
stuff
Prins.
for Sharon Prins.
Fourth leg, Sharon to throw first. Game on.
Secures the breaker throw against the number 4 seed. And now throwing for a 3-1 lead.
One
Slight,
100.
slight momentum swing towards Prins now. 2 legs on the trot for her.
$81. $100.
2 on the trot there for Prins.
$43.
Unlucky with the third dart. Just glancing into the treble 1 bed.
Lovely stage setup we have here in Blackpool.
Beautiful venue, the architecture and the artistry of this magnificent venue. As soon as you walk in, it's like going back to the 1920s, the old music hall era, Scott. You know, it's such a venue.
Oh, I'm old. Well, I'm not that old, mate. I can't remember about that far. But yeah, it is. It's the nostalgia of the place. It grabs you when you come in.
And even these guys in the Tower Ballroom didn't have a day off. As I arrived, one of them was trying to fix the organ this afternoon.
40.
But right now, it's Sharon Prins hitting all the right notes.
I love the way you've done that.
60.
I'm here all week. Don't forget to tip the waitress. Good night.
Just because we might be in Jim Davidson's old changing room here commentating, there's no need to take the comedy too far.
41. Sharon, you require 100.
Prins 121. Good start. Bullseye, if she fancies it.
77.
No, she went for the single 10 to leave herself double top.
And when
No.
you miss that big 10, you just want to come for the ball, to be fair.
$60.
And Brooks in a
Sharon,
little
you
bit of trouble
require
here.
44.
A 4 or 12 here for Prins. Looks like a 4, she's at 18, so 26 left. Double 13. Comes inside, so can't finish now.
36.
Just mopping it up to leave herself an 8.
111.
This 111, you could argue, needs to go here from Brooks.
91. Treble 17. $74 left. So should go treble 14 or treble 18.
51. Sharon, you require 8.
This to go on the hill and be one leg away from victory. Double 4. Double 2. Great last dart there from Sharon Prins. She knows how important that dart was. 2 up with 3 to play.
So you can see the finishing tape. That was why the punch was there. She knew what that leg meant. Couldn't afford Rachel getting back there and levelling up at 2-2.
24.
I think that's a sign that Rachel knows. She's let a couple of legs get away here. It's been three legs in a row for Prins.
100.
Well, there you can see, even though Prins
45.
got less of a percentage, you can see that only Rachel Brooks has only had 2 shots at the double. And there, look at the first 9 dart average there, Scott, of Rachel Prins. Just says it all.
Those are the stats that matter, because those first 9 darts and that 20 in front, or 24 in front, you know, means that she's had those extra darts at a double to allow her stats at the doubles to be not quite so good.
60.
Must-win leg this for Brooks. Good first dart. Can she follow in with the second? She can. How's the third?
125.
Rush the third when I feel there. But it puts her back in the leg.
60. $45.
So Prins 21 points away from a place in the quarterfinals.
$41.
Not the visit she was looking for.
The chance at this visit for Rachel. She hits a ton here. Well, that's a good start.
140.
Excellent darts there from Rachel Brooks. It's the scoring that's been missing from her game.
100.
Still a good tons of pressure, Rice.
62.
Well, it's treble 10, I think. She's hit it. So it's 2 darts at double 16. She only needs 1. Super finish.
6 legs. Sharon to throw first. Game on.
She looks despondent by that as well.
Well, yeah, she's probably disappointed because her last 9 darts, they were good in that leg, and she's shot it out, and she's probably disappointed. She feels she should have done that a couple of legs before, rather than let Sharon have this 3 legs on the bounce run. She's thrown a little bit quicker, and I'd say she's thrown a little harder. So the pattern and the plane of the dart is a lot flatter, and she seems to be playing better for it.
$60.
That's better from Brooks.
64.
The first dart was good, the other 2 left a lot to be desired.
she's definitely up the pace of her throw because the dart's going in the board further and she's having problems getting them out from what I can see of it.
83.
Good recovery.
$43.
And a nice little fist pump there from Prins. Knows the importance of that last start. Looking how far Brooks is, nearly 200 back. Massive favourite now to advance to the quarterfinals.
28. Sharon, you require 118.
Will she stay there? Yep, double 19. Is she going to go for it? She doesn't need to.
86.
Hedging her bets instead. Leave herself double 16.
Rachel way back on 285. Are these her last three darts of the championship?
Well, that last dart was very important because it does leave her to finish, even though it's an outside finish at that. Prins, double 16. Double 8. Double 4.
28.
3 darts on the wire.
145.
Brooks to take this to decider. To rub it out of a hat shot, this one, 145. Great start. Treble 15. Unlucky.
Treble 10's a shot.
85. Sharon, you require 4.
2 2s for Prins. Oh, wow. That was a little bit overway. Madhouse.
2.
I think sometimes when you're that far away from your first start, it does affect you, and I think that was a classic example there from Sharon.
Can Brooks take this to a decider? Well, she'll hit the treble then. That could have been a problem. 2 darts at double top instead. Just needs 1. Well, that was on a 1 adjustment and a half.
It was indeed. I mean, she nearly just busted a lot there. And Rachel's got the throw for this last leg. I mean, this is a bit of a topsy-turvy game. Sharon will be stood there absolutely kicking herself. She's had 6 darts there. She should be at the back, she's feeling now, that, you know, having a sip of her beverage.
60.
Talking about how she closed the game out, and she's not. She's still up there now in the last leg decider.
68.
Well, 1 leg shootout for a place in the quarterfinals. You could argue, Scott, that Brooks hasn't really been at the races for the most of this game, and all of a sudden she's got an opportunity here to scrape through.
She hasn't played like she has done on the circuit to be,
100.
you know, ranked number 4, but then she doesn't have the experience of being on TV. So it's totally understandable.
60.
She did have that great run in the World Masters, reaching the final.
$100.
Some good darts, and there's a lot of daylight between the two. Prins is something to think about.
43.
Just dropped the elbow there on that last dart.
Topsy-turvy game this one has been.
$100.
Still favourite for the game now.
She most certainly is.
95. Rachel, you require 141.
And she'll have a couple of throws at this as well to put herself into the quarterfinals. 141. Not to be this time. Try and get this down to as close to a double as she can.
.43.
So 98 left for Brooks when she returns.
Turning the corner there makes it look a whole bigger lead than it is.
Bullseye here.
65.
To leave herself
Rachel
170.
Uruguay, 98.
So it's 98 now for Brooks.
Pondering which way she's going to go. I think she'll go treble 20.
2 darts, double 19. Call it home, Scott.
So it'll be 3 now to leave it tidy.
82. Sharon, you require
This would be a mighty
170.
finish for Prins to take the match. No, not going to do it. So she'll be trying to pressure this 16 of Rachel's,
100.
which she has.
Rachel, you require 16.
So it's Rachel. Rachel Brooks. Double 8 for the match. It's a good marker. Slightly inside, double 4.
12. Sharon, you require 70.
Well, which way is this match going to go? Prins, 70. Treble 10 for double top. Well, mile away there from treble 10. Nerves definitely there, Scott.
Definitely. But that leaves a 57. It's double top now.
50. Rachel, you require
Again, it's
4.
back to that situation where she missed it by so far with that first start. Now double 2 for Rachel Brooks. Double 1.
No
Who
score.
wants to win this game?
Well, now
Sharon,
Rachel's
you
had 6
require
starts to win the
20.
match, as Sharon did in the last leg a few moments ago. But now she finds herself with a chance of double 10.
Well, it's not exactly crossing the line. It's more like falling over the line. Double 10 for Prins. Left an inch. 1 to go.
6. Rachel,
Wow.
you require 4.
Sharon's put her darts down. She's not expected to get another go. She is gutted with herself. Rachel's still got to do it. So it's double 2 for Yorkshire's Rachel Brooks. Double 1.
Madhouse.
No score.
Wow.
Sharon, you require 14.
So they're just going nearest the ball for the game.
Oh, this is just crazy. She's got to go straight at double 7, surely.
Doesn't want to go too high. Now she's blocked the bed. Got to come across. Can she do it?
Game.
Yes, she can!
Match. Sharon Prins.
Shannon Prins gets there in the end. Very much a topsy-turvy game, this one, Scott. It could have gone either way at the end. Disappointment there for Rachel Brooks, but Sharon Prins, who goes through and decider, 4 legs to 3. Again, could have gone either way.
It was one of those. They just didn't want to win it. But Sharon will be pleased she did. It's better to win ugly than lose ugly, because it makes you feel a whole lot better if you've won. Unlucky to Rachel Brooks.
Well, I think both players might go for a lie down, I think, after that one.